Just quickly, guys, do you guys want these free cheeky buoy skins? All you have to do is go to my Twitch. I will most likely be streaming right after this video. Link will be in the description below. twitch.tv/OMIGHTY696. Come check me out, guys. I will be streaming Rust, and the drops will be enabled, and hopefully Twitch has fixed their stuff, and you will be able to get all of these skins as long as you watch me for 3 hours. So enjoyed the video, guys. Remember, have a skits one. What's going on, guys? I'm Mighty back again with the weekly Rust skins videos, and today we have the Valentine's Day skins. So just a quick look at what the top sellers are looking like at the moment. Now let's get looking at the limited store. So we'll get started with the, what do we want to do? Do we want to go from top left to bottom right? Sure. We'll get started with the Evil Heart door, going for $3.45. Now this is a glowing deployable sheet metal door skin, and it is going for $3.45, which is pretty much the standard store price for glowing deployables. Overall, I actually do think that this is going to perform quite well because it is definitely a very simple design, but it definitely, in my opinion, is a standout design. It is very simple, but it's straight to the point and definitely looks very clean and nice. So overall, I do think a lot of people are going to be buying this one. As you saw, it was number one on the top sellers. So that obviously means that there is a bit of demand for it. Overall, I do think getting it off the Rust store will make you money, but I do think you can maximize your potential profits by placing a buy order on the community market and getting it from there. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Evil Heart door off of the Rust store or the community market for this week. Moving over to the Heart Hunter bow, going for $2.75. Now this is a pay-to-win, semi-pay to win at least, bow skin, as it does have the cutouts through the shaft of the bow. Assuming that's what it's called, I actually don't know, but overall I do think that this will give you a very slight advantage when playing with the bow, and so I do think that this Heart Hunter bow will go up in value. This is the same as the Blackout bow and something else, maybe the Obsidian bow or something like that. I forgot the other one off the top of my head. But overall, I do think that this Heart Hunter bow, as long as people realize that, will make you some money. $2.75. So I also do think you're going to be able to get this one for a little bit cheaper on the community market with the buy order. And so I'd recommend trying to get it off of the community market with the buy order instead of getting it off the Rust store for $2.75, even though it is at its standard store price of $2.75 for weapons and tools. But I do think you will be able to get it for a little bit cheaper with the buy order of the community market. So that is what I'll recommend to do for this week for the Heart Hunter bow. Then we go over to the Heartstrings crossbow, going for $2.75. It's got some pink DD pat on like the shaft of this crossbow. And overall, I actually really like what this looks like. Funnily enough, besides the hearts, I just don't think the hearts really fit on the crossy in my opinion. But overall, it is what it is. They are there. And I do think that some people are going to like this. Personally, I do like it as well. Just don't inspect it and then you won't see the hearts. So it will look good in gameplay as a play skin. But really then goes down to, don't check your Discord, it was mine. Really then goes down to whether someone wants to play with pink stuff or whether they want to be more serious and go on like the more military themed style. So overall, I do think the Heartstrings crossy can make you money, but we do have quite a lot of crossbow skins already on the community market. Don't check your Discord, it's mine. I would recommend placing a buy order on the community market if you want to get this one, as I do think you're going to be able to get it for cheaper on the community market than what you will on the Rust store. So overall, not going to recommend investing in the Heartstrings crossbow off of the Rust store for this week, even though it is quite a nice looking crossbow skin. Right, and moving over to the Immortal Angel sleeping bag. This is going for $2.75, and this is a glowing deployable. But honestly, I've already looked at this skin on my phone earlier, and I do not like the glow on this. This is absolute garb. I really do think that they missed the mark on the sleeping bag's glowing deployableness on this one, just because they've only skinned the pillow for whatever reason. I don't understand why. I guess there's a party happening inside, and you are absolutely invited. Overall, I do think that this looks pretty nice in the day, but I really do think that the glowing part of it was a missed opportunity where they could have made the hearts glow. They could have made the Angel Glow with the rocket. Overall, I'm just not a massive fan of it, to be honest. I do like what it looks like during the daytime, though. So I do think the Immortal Angel bag will perform alright overall as a sleeping bag, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. So I won't recommend getting this one off the Rustlum store for this week. I'd recommend getting this one with a community market buy order, but overall I wouldn't recommend investing in the Immortal Angel bag off of the Rustlum store for this week. Right, moving over to the Love Machine, spelled MASHINEAR, going for $4.15. That was interesting. This is an AK skin, and it is way above center store price for weapons and tools, $4.15. And they've tried to go with like the GIMP theme, but honestly, I really do think they've missed the mark. I think it's an okay looking skin, but I just don't think that it's very standout at all. It just seems very basic and not a very standout skin. So overall, I really don't think this one's going to perform very well, and it's already $4.15. We've got so many AK skins on the community market that I don't think that this Love Machine AR is going to make you money, and I'm not going to recommend buying it off the Rustlum store. And I probably wouldn't even really recommend investing in it off of the community market with a buy order, because I really just don't think you're going to make money off this AK skin. So overall, not going to recommend investing in the Love Machine AR at all for this week. And even if you buy it as a play skin, I really don't think you're probably going to make any money when you get sick of it and you sell it. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Love Machine AR off the Rustlum store for this week. Alrighty, moving over to the Love Struck chest plate and the Love Struck metal face mask, both Metal Gear, going for $1.35 each. And this is actually a continuation of the now Love Struck set. We've had the Love Struck hoodie and the Love Struck pants come in the last Valentine's Day event. And the Love Struck pants now going for $5.02, and the hoodies are now going for $3.99. 143 have sold in the last 24 hours of the hoodie, and 114 have sold in the last 24 hours of the pants. So overall, that's quite nice, and I still have some of them as well, so I can cash out some of those. So overall, the Love Struck chest plate and the Love Struck metal face mask, I don't think that this set is going to continue again next year, but it is a pink set, and pretty much all pink sets, in my opinion, are standout sets, and I do think that either way, the Love Struck chest plate and face mask are both going to go up in value, and that is because they're only $1.35 center store price for clothing and armor, and this is the first time we've really had center store price Metal Gear for quite a while, I am pretty sure. So overall, the Love Struck chest plate and face mask, I will recommend investing in both of them, as I do think they are going to make you profits. Overall, they're a very clean looking set, and I do think that even if you just buy these as a play skin and sell them later, you will make money off of it. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Love Struck chest plate and the Love Struck metal face mask off of the Rustlum store for this week. Alrighty, moving up to the Neon Hearts box, going for $2.05. This is the glowing deployable, and it actually isn't more expensive than what glowing deployables usually are, $3.45. They're only $2.05, so that's really good. This is a small box skin. We do have quite a lot of small box skins that glow in the dark these days, although this one has glow on the ends as well, which you do sometimes only get to see. So overall, I do think the Neon Hearts box, it looks okay. It looks very simple. It looks a little bit blurry in my opinion, but I do think it can make you money. We've only got a couple of small box skins that are actually below the $2.05. And so I do think that overall, the Neon Hearts box should be a pretty safe investment overall. But I don't think, just because it's a Valentine's Day skin, I don't think it's going to make you a crazy amount of profit. So if you have a really big wallet or something like that, then I probably wouldn't really waste your time. But if you do have a small wallet and you're going for those safe money makers, then I would recommend getting the Neon Hearts box off of the Rustlum store for this week. If this skin does get oversaturated though, then I do think it's pretty unlikely for this skin to make you money. So keep that in mind as well. But overall, it's not on the top sellers page at the moment, so I do think it's a safe spot for you to be picking these up and making a little bit of money off of the Neon Hearts boxes off of the Rustlum store for this week. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Neon Hearts boxes off the Rustlum store for this week. Alrighty, moving on to the Valentine's box. This is going for $2.75. This is also glowing deployable, and is for the large wooden box skin. So Overall, I don't actually really love what this looks like in the day. I do think it's a little bit ugly. Just the colors of it look a little bit odd to me. But overall, it does look quite nice in the night. Its glows look really good. And pretty much all of them are gone with like these neon lights vibes these days, like what Duck started, which is fine. Like I think it looks really nice, but overall, I do think it's a little bit repetitive. But for $2.75, I do think that this is a good price for this Valentine's box to start at. And I do think that overall it can make you money, but keep in mind, there's already 17 pages, 162 box skins on the community market. And we do have some glowing deployables that are below this $2.75. So for example, the Skull Sarcophagus is only $1.75. It's a glowing deployable and there's only 36 of them on the community market. So it just shows you how many large wooden box skins there are on the community market where there's glowing deployables that aren't even oversaturated and they're still not above standard store price or even around standard store price. So that Skull Sarcophagus was probably going for around $2.75 or $3.45 when it was on the Russell store, and now is $1.75. There's only 36 of them on the community market. So keep that in mind. Overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Valentine's box just because I do think that oversaturation is highly likely, but also just because I don't think many Rust players really love to use Valentine's Day skins after Valentine's Day is over. And I do think that they will swap out and start using their free Twitch drops or start using other glowing deployables in the future over the Love Heart boxes. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Valentine's box off of the Rust store for this week. I do think you're going to be able to get it for a little bit cheaper on the community market with a buy order. But overall, I really just don't think this one's going to make you too much money. And so I'm not going to recommend investing in this one even off the community market for this week. Alrighty, moving over to the final skins of the week. We've got the Wings of Love hoodie and pants going for $1.35 each. Overall, personally, honestly, I don't really like these skins at all. I think they're messy. I think that they just look quite strange, and I do think they're not going to be very easy to pair with other skins. If I was to recommend investing in either of the skins, I'd recommend getting the hoodie over the pants over the hoodie, just because the hoodies usually sell better than what the pants do. But overall, I just wish that they were more black and less paint splotchy, whatever they've decided to do with this. It's happened with Uproar and it didn't work. I don't think it's going to work with this as well. Overall, $1.35. Thankfully, they're not above standard store price. I'm not going to recommend investing in them. But I do think if you place a buy order on the community market, you could get these for a bit cheaper and possibly make money off of them. They are only $1.35. So, I mean, really, it's not going to be that risky. If you do lose money, you're not going to lose much. But I don't really think you're going to make much money off of these either. So, wouldn't really waste your time with it, to be honest. But if you do want to try and invest in the Wings of Love hoodie or pants, as I said, I'd recommend getting the pants over the hoodie. If you do that, I'd recommend doing it on the Rust store. But if you want to invest in either, then probably go with a buy order on the community market overall. So that's going to do it for this week, and now we move over to the card. Alrighty guys, this is my card for this week. I'm not investing at all. I do think there's some okay skins this week, but I don't think there's some very great skins overall. Not getting the AK, but I'm getting one of everything else. It's going to cost me $21.90. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one. Just quickly guys, do you guys want these free cheeky boy skins? All you have to do is go to my Twitch. I will most likely be streaming right after this video. Link will be in the description below. twitch.tv/OMIGHTY696. Come check me out guys. I will be streaming Rust and the drops will be enabled, and hopefully Twitch has fixed their stuff and you will be able to get all of these skins as long as you watch me for 3 hours. So enjoy the video guys, and remember, have a skits one.